What's up, Ashes? Alright, everybody, welcome back to the Banner Saga Let's Play. I am your host, Saigan. We just got Sigbjorn, who is awesome. And we have left Reykjavik, and we are on our way to Borsgard, and we have supplies again, because we got an entire mead house to come with us. Sigbjorn probably wouldn't have come if we didn't have a mead house come with us. So, let's get going. And I have Renown again, which will be used to... What? What did I do? Sigbjorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? Ah, that's exactly how I feel all the time. Because I'm 6'6". The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. Help him to recover. Post some guards nearby just in case. Leave and make sure he doesn't follow. What? Why would I invite him along? If I'm just going to leave him again. Help him recover. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can to scrounge together. They can scrounge together for the moaning Varl. When one offers him thin mead, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you his massive mead stein. Lost some supplies, whatever. Eventually, Sigbjorn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring those casks from Reykjavik back to Borsgard. I drank maybe half. By accident. I understand. Point is, Sigbjorn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anyone about the mead you got, okay? Just trust me on this one. You agree and get back to travel. That sounds fine. Gained item. Bjorulf's Blessing. I have still completely failed to check the items that I've been getting today. I've gotten so many items today. No encouragement or tales of glory will lift the spirits of the caravan. In the north we have times like this, says one of the Varl. The other giants grin, raising tankards and horns of mead. Skull, they shout and make short work of their drinks, explaining that each person takes a drink when someone tells a story that is more miserable than the last. Others join them for the second round and the mead is passed your way. Leave the others to their drinking game. This will only make things worse. Join the giants in drinking. We need to raise the morale. Taking the mead, you shout, Skull! The crowd cheers and laughter echoes through the camp for hours as each person comes up with increasingly more absurd stories of woe. The Varl's remedy is a success, and the caravan is in a much better mood the following day, albeit hungover and with less mead than before. Well, now we're going to starve again. That's okay. That's okay. We're so close to Borsgard. Okay. We're less than a day away. A woman's stifled screams fail to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by this first sign of new life since the trip began. Call for a day of rest and celebration, congratulate the new parents privately, offer the family extra rations as gifts, do nothing special, allowing the mother and child some peace. Congratulate them privately. You discreetly make your way to the family's tent amidst cheerful clansmen. You give your most heartfelt congratulations to the parents, telling them how strong the young boy looks. The mother cries and the father thanks you repeatedly. A little bit of renown. That'll buy us a few supplies.
Past steep cliffs, the sprawl of Borsgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Food. Do you guys have food? Chapter 7, The Slayer and the Slain. Man, Chapter 6 passed pretty quick. Oh, not even that much combat in Chapter 6. Finally, you arrive at Borsgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with the body of Dredge, Varl, and men. Excuse the mess, shouts a voice from above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gates catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors, without luck. Let us in, you shout. Sigbjorn pushes past. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says before yelling, Open up, Bolverk! They dug me out of Reykjavik. You hear a laugh echoing on the winds as the doors creak. A dozen armed men, led by the massive Varl, make quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. You may be interested to know they brought a mender. You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead? Man, this guy's huge even for a Varl. Look at him. Look at how big he is. That's like the most Varl to ever Varl. Sigbjorn shrugs apologetically. I guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now, or we're completely screwed. I'm Rook. We've come a long ways, some as far as Skulger. Are you in charge here? In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Mender, come along. We're going to see the governor. Bolverk and Sigbjorn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fine. This is like Frostveller all over again. There's nothing like Frostveller. The one in bearskin is probably leading the Ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? Depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we wait for Eyvind to tell us if he comes back. Not worried about Eyvind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought who don't belong here. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Borsgard, so what now? We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the Ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. When LBRY gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves. First things first, market. Only has 16 supplies, 1 renown, gets 1. 4 supplies is equal to 1 day. Crap. So we're looking at 4 days of supplies. Better than nothing. We need them badly. Docks. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a longship to be seen aside from the wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here? Murmurs Alette. They're all gone, says Eyvind, approaching alone. I see you had the same thought as me. Fine, it wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce. The markets are bare. Borsgard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. So the governor's paying the Ravens to protect him against his own people. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre anytime there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in LBRY. I don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormza River all the way to the capital. I like that plan. Leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build new ships? What happens to the people living in Borsgard? Alette, this is when we have to have a difficult conversation. Yeah. He thought it could take as long as a month. You usually don't make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on, there's bound to be riots in the streets. A month? Why bother? LBRY will be here within the week. No, Ivor, there is no end to this. This game is just designed to lead you to crappy decision after crappy decision with no correct answers. Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you standing by the docks. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Eyvind, what do we do about LBRY? I don't know either. Oh my god. Talk to Ivor? Is that our only option? They're out of supplies, so we might as well promote somebody. Can I still not promote you yet, Hogan? What the f... Oh, I got Mogan another kill. Of course. Nid, yeah, we're promoting you. Boop. Boop. Ooh, equipment. What can you use? What is this? 10% to dodge strength attacks. +2 will on rest. 1 strength deflected. Bunch of stuff we cannot use. Oh, this was the brooch that the dredge had. What is this? Bjorlf's Blessing. A draught of such intense potency that the drinker finds himself with almost uncontrollable vigor. Knockback on strength attacks of 3 +1 strength. Nice. That's awesome. Shame we don't have any characters getting that high in level. Dunder's Hand. According to myth, the god Dunder needed these gloves just to lift his hammer of creation as heavy as it was. Man, these are rubbish items. We've got nothing going for us right now. You find Ivor standing on the city walls overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance but continue to gather. Are you okay? Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. You know he's been through worse. Just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. I totally am with you on that. If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What did you have in mind? First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for, so we'll have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. And when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. Ivor explains, I'm leading attacks with Avind every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters in Varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody is manning this wall. We could always use help. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Find a safe place for the caravan to stay, join Ivor in defending the walls, find a source for supplies, help down at the docks, put Krumer in charge of leading the warriors. I trust Ivor and Avind to be able to defend the walls. I totally do. We picked up some supplies already. We need to find a safe place for the caravan. The entire caravan is spread out in the streets where they're attracting attention. We could look for a public house, suggests Alette, like Frostfeller. You figure that if you made camp in the open, you could at least keep everyone together, or with people leaving the city recently, there might be abandoned houses you could squat in. Look for abandoned houses. With all the people that fled from Borisgard when the dredge arrived, you figure there must be abandoned houses around. Sure enough, a few turn up, which will keep people out of the weather. They express concerns over safety. A house full of women and children is sure to draw some attention. Assign leaders in charge of each house. I can't be here all the time, you tell people who have traveled with you through thick and thin. You help put people in charge of keeping watch over each other and arm them with weapons. Hopefully it's enough. Ivor points out the dredge along the wall. There's a lot more of them, and they're getting braver, he says. We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We could use your help if there's nobody left to defend the walls. One of your clansmen from the caravan finds you. Just wanted to tell you things are fine. People you left in charge are doing a good job. Even stopped some looters and sent them off with little warning for anyone else thinking of coming after us. Swear I even saw one of them smiling. He departs, leaving you to worry about other things. put Krumer in charge of leading the warriors. This is your expertise. Are you willing? Krumer is more than happy to switch off leading the charge, giving Ivor a break between fights. He spends the rest of the day showing you complex war strategies to reduce losses. Are we out of fighters completely? Wow. Well, they're off doing their things, so... Heroes Market map. Oh, man. Not sure what the game wants from me right now. Even, my god, you can equip some of this stuff. You have 8 points available. What the hell? What the hell? Actually, no, take that off. You don't need that. Others need that. Mogan! You cannot equip that. What is that? Dodge strength attacks? Actually, yeah, let's give that to you. You're on the front lines more. You need that more. Man, look at all those dredge. This is bad, says Avend as Ivor points across the battlefield. Aside from the fact that we're up to our necks in dredge, a stone singer showed up. We've been losing warriors left and right. If we don't deal with it, this wall will come down by the end of the day. There's a riot at the docks. They're trying to smash up the boats. When you calm her down, she says that the ravens are there, but she's worried things could get out of hand. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will take a full day. Join Ivor in defending the walls, find a source for supplies, investigate the riots by the docks. I'm pretty sure the ravens can handle the riots, because that was a giant fucking varl. Ivor and Avend and Krunder should be fine with the wall. We need food. Like, I hate not joining in with this other seemingly really important stuff, but we need food. Nobody has food, or they won't part with it for a fair price, and our medicine's been gone for days. They're either gouging the prices, or it's just plain gone. Shake down places that are holding out. You join Oddleaf as to the biggest mead halls determined to make sort of a deal. You can tell two of them have food to spare, but the ample number of bodyguards hanging around make it clear they don't want to share. You can tell Oddleaf is about to snap. Appeal to the sense of decency. No amount of calling will change their minds, and you can feel Oddleaf becoming more and more frustrated. Before she does something rash, you decide to leave empty-handed. I just wasted a fucking day. Oh god, this is getting terrible. We have 1 day of supplies left. This morning, says Ivor, I saw him. Beller's here. With the number of losses we've taken, I'm sure it won't be long now. Avend leans silently on his staff nearby. Rook, says Oddleaf, approaching. Someone handed me a note this morning. She shows you a slip of paper marking a back street, probably from one of the places we visited yesterday. Maybe some misplaced ambush too, though. I can't imagine what they think we have. If you want to check it out, let me know. I should have taken care of the supply issue earlier. You travel to a deserted back street, and a man soon approaches, confidence in his step. You came looking for quite a lot of food, he says. I can give it to you. I want something too. Let's trade. Oddleif gives him a suspicious look. We don't need to complicate this, he continues. Boresgard has a lot of people in it, and we don't all get along. You're not from here, so when you get something that was stolen from me, nobody will come knocking. Do you understand? What do you want? It's not what you think, he tells you. Just a drinking horn, my great-grandfather's. It was stolen. This is worth how much food to you, asks Oddleif. The man laughs. As much as you're willing to carry. It sounds way too easy. Sounds like a good way to get a knife in the back, you say, stepping out of the alley. The man looks irritated, shouting, no skin off my teeth. You're more irritated about wasting time on secret meetings in back alleys than any danger you may have been in. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. What's up, Neo Sigma in chat? How's it going? However, can we really keep this up? Lost a lot of fighters. Then, from far in the distance, you hear a horn. Dredge don't use horns, it occurs to you. Eyvind appears at your side just as a long caravan of people come into view, Dredge turning to attack them. Who's that, you ask? It can't be, says Eyvind. He runs towards the gates, shouting. You see their banner? It's a con. As you wonder how they got here, the gates are heaved open and you charge onto the field, clearing a path through the dredge. Ah, that looks fine. Actually, let's get Eyvind out there. We have a strong enough crew. I cannot focus on trying to get Hogan and Mogan the levels. I just should have been better with them earlier on. Okay, we're looking at 8. No. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This one's really the only particularly dangerous one. He's really slow. These other guys are going to be a problem, though. They're going to chip us to death, is my fear. I'm so glad I brought Eyvind along for this fight. He's going to be really important. Okay, I'm thinking we're already on the south end. If we try to hit up these guys first, we're just going to get caught. I don't feel there's a good way to do this. Hey, it's another seemingly impossible fight. How often do these happen? Move, Oddleif. Man, that movement. Rest. No, doesn't even matter. Move forward one spot. There you go. Who goes next? You go next? I can certainly take some of the punch out of you. Armor? No, not armor. Funny. Ooh, that sent him skittling away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. That was a big mistake, too. Shit. mistakes. I gotta make them good. You're not a threat yet. Who is closest and in range? You? Man, Rook's aim, or Rook's range is just terrible. I don't know how far his lightning reaches. Really? How far? Those men restores one ally's armor equal to half of Mender's current willpower. Arc lightning reaches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can hit them. I should have given him the stupid thing that gives him willpower each turn. That's what I should have given him. What up, dude? Wha. Even with one arm, Ivor is a badass. I made such a terrible mistake in bringing you down here, but kind of committed to it, so... Wonder, how long does thread the needle reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. We're doing it. Ivor? Yep, Ivor. Can hit units that are at diagonal. Zap. Are we gonna get a 4-for-1? Oh my god, that was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. I feel a lot better about this fight already. Oh, Alette's gonna get hit. No, they're still aiming at Ivor. Okay. Ivor, you still have battering ram. Where can I move you to? Let's go protect the Mender and... Oh, you don't... Oh my god, he has no exertion. That sucks. Why did I not put here? Because I didn't understand how important it was earlier in the game. That's why not. How are you still alive, man? Alright, well, whatever. That armor's coming down. Now he's dead. Okay. Okay, this is okay. I believe in myself. I believe in my companions who believe in me. You're an 8. Bring that down. Is that really as far away I can get from him? Not even actually putting any further distance. Rook's range is just terrible. But look at that, 10 damage. Guy is way less terrifying now. Nope. No. Attack. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, he takes so much damage. What are we looking at? You are a problem, sir. No, okay, he does have exertion. What was I thinking about? We didn't have exertion earlier. Alright, well, I can't get to the one who has 6 power. I can certainly... No. Stop it. Stop it! Okay. Alright. Alright. It's falling into place. Rook needs to run like hell, but we're doing okay. No, no, no. Oh, damn it, I did it wrong. I moved to the wrong place. Damn it. Damn it. There are so many friggin' dredge in this battle. Anybody at diagonals? No! Well, that's frustrating. I can still... We should just bring down this guy's attack power anyways. No, attack him. cannot get into range of him. Kill this guy, I guess. Rook! Rook, be careful, Rook! Whoa! Nope. 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 None of that. You're gonna die. I am so glad I checked on that. Oh yeah, now we have a diagonal. Meh. Okay. Oh my gosh, they're in a line. They're in a line. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, I did that wrong. I should have just gone for regular damage, and then it would have been shared across them. Ah! Ah! I suck. I suck. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh my god, Rook! Rook! Rook, get out of there, Rook! Yep, he's gonna finish him off. Yeah. Alright, and Arc Lightning to finish this off. Good lord. Look at all that renown. That was a rough fight. I deserve this renown. Juno's here! What up, Juno? She smiles in the embrace. Eyvind is completely taken back, as though he doesn't dare believe she's real. I'm sorry, I couldn't make it to Sigurholm. I ran into problems. Problems is putting it lightly. There's a mile-wide canyon practically splitting the world in two over those hills. Couldn't find a place to cross. Worse, dredge are practically falling out of it like blood from a wound. They're not coming from the north anymore. They're everywhere. We noticed. Glad to see you made it out alive, Ingvar. I take it the others didn't. Hakan becomes quiet, then he motions toward Juno. She got across somehow. Found her out cold for a second time since leaving Strand. We need every axe we can get right now. Bellower's here. Gods be damned. I thought I was free of that menace. I will deal with Bellower. Thank you, Juno. He's scary. Come on, no need to tempt him by standing out here. Yeah, I thought Juno was dead. You guys in chat are not wrong. She was supposed to be dead. Hakon's caravan enters the city, fighting off waves of dredges they go. To your relief, hundreds of skilled warriors are now safely in Borsgard. 280 Varl, 315 supplies. Jesus Christ. Hakan joins you with his personal bodyguard, Moger. Behind him, the Prince Luden. Hi, Luden. Sorry about when I knocked you out. And his entourage are in tow, though looking less than pleased to be here. I have one last trip to make. I need this one to come with me, she says, pointing to you. I'm sorry, Eyvind. You must wait for me one last time. Do not let the city fall before I return. It takes everything within Eyvind's power to hold back, but he does. She turns to you. Rook, come with me. We'll return in 2 days, maybe less if you're as quick as you look. Tell anyone who needs to know. Where? Why? Not far, says Juno. She pauses and something shifts in your vision for just a moment. I know it's hard, she says, her voice filling your head, and you've already been through a lot. As she speaks again, the rest of the world melts away. But you're needed. You can't find the words to argue. You don't remember leaving this city, but here you are walking through unfamiliar ground behind Juno. You're alone, aside from hundreds of dredge who are all facing toward an enormous stone ahead. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. We're at the Godstone of Stravs. You glanced nervously around, but the dredge didn't seem to hear her. It's okay, you can speak softly. Is this where you're going to sacrifice me? Rook! What could have come across as profoundly creepy looks sincere instead. No, the dredge cannot see us. To be more precise, they can see us, but I've convinced them to be unconcerned. I can understand your apprehension, though. Who are you? What are we doing here? Why are we surrounded by dredge? Ooh, hello, how are you? Wish we'd had time for a proper introduction. My name is Juno. I'm on the Mender Council. You've met Eyvind. How are you doing these things? Some of us still practice the teachings given to the Loom Mother's first creations. We are called Valka. I believe I'm the only one who can influence another mind. Why not take control of Bellower? I learned the talent to heal minds, not control them, though even some Valka have some trouble believing this. Taking control of Bellower, it is the difference between convincing a child to sit still and telling its starving bear to stop being hungry. The truth is, we're rarely a match for the Sunder anymore. Our advantage is that we can train more Valka. It's also our weakness. The Valka pass on and lose their knowledge, while the Sunder simply grow older and more powerful. Bellower is both immortal and beyond my influence. How do we stop him? The God of Secrets will play a part, as will you. What are we doing out here? Do you know of the god Stravs? Few know this stone exists, even amongst those who have lived their whole lives in Borsgard. While Dungler deals in fortune, Stravs taught men the value of trade in a different way. He showed them it has consequence, two sides of the same coin. The silver and the stone. The gales up here wear away the stone, but the metal remains. We need a piece of this silver. The god Stravs is wreathed by imagery of silver weapons. The myths say he traded these weapons to the gods, and they used them to kill each other. Those who seek out the stone call him the god of trade. The Menders call him the god of secrets. He was both. They seem to be drawn to the godstone. There are many things we don't know about Stravs. Maybe they see him as a patron, or it is an attraction they cannot explain. Does Stravs have something to do with the serpent in Einartoft? What was that thing? I can't say. Can't? I have my suspicions, but until I've had time at the Mender libraries, it would be unwise to speculate. For all our knowledge, it always seems as though we know little. Imagine how the rest of us feel. Yes, Rook. On the contrary, the less people know, the more certain they tend to be. Why did you pick me? Why didn't you take Avend or Hakan? You don't even know me. I apologize for putting you in danger. Avend must keep Borsgard from falling while we are away, and if something goes wrong here, I need to be certain one of us makes it back alive. I saw the thoughts of each person when I arrived at Borsgard. You were the only one I knew would return. What do you mean? You would find your way back to Alette, no matter what. Let's go. We need to go. You'll need to dislodge at least a fistful of the metal. We'll forge it into an arrow to slay Bellower. Make a magic arrow to shoot Bellower. That's all it takes? Why didn't you do that a long time ago? That's not all it takes. What I tell you now must not be repeated. The arrow will not kill Bellower, even were it to strike his heart. He has no physical weaknesses, but it will sow doubt in his mind. When it pierces him, I will help him to believe that he is dying. The rest of you will convince him of it with sword and axe. Everyone who fights at your side must believe it to be true. You're going to trick him into thinking he's dead. He really can't be killed. Someday he will awaken and realize he's not dead. I imagine he'll be quite upset. First we must make the arrow. Focus on the task at hand. She looks knowingly at the Godstone, waiting for you to start climbing. Rook, I'm not certain how the dredge will react when you do this. And behind us is a sudden drop, so be careful. List of terrible, terrible things to do. Approaching the back of the stone, you start to climb, looking for a loose piece of the silver vein. Even without looking out onto the dredge, you can feel each sinister face watching you closely, held back only by Juno's influence. Panic races through your blood. Try to quickly wrench out the nearest chunk. Climb higher to where it may be easier to remove. Go back and tell Juno. Let's climb higher. As you climb, you can't help but notice the stony masks of dredge lined up before the Godstone, like worshippers before an idol. Just a glimpse nearly immobilizes you. Your hand rests on a piece of silver that comes away easily. The dredge do not react. Don't press your luck. Head back down. You nimbly descend to where Juno is waiting. Well done, she says. As you walk back through the dredge, their heads turn in unison to follow. The dread that lingers and the shaking in your hands does not subside for hours. You approach the gates of Borsgard again, relieved that they're still standing. It looks like they took a beating while you were gone. Alette rushes to your side and throws her arms around you once you've crept through the gates. Juno smiles at the reunion and tells you, take this time with your daughter. Find a smith who can fashion an arrow from that silver. I have things to which I must attend, but meet me on the walls when you are done. And that seems like a really good stopping point for the day. Thank you for watching, everybody. This is Saigan. This is the Banner Saga Let's Play. Streamers, I'm out now. YouTubers, I will see you guys next time. If you enjoy the videos, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.